But this was my last appointment in Summer Games
Sounds like
Fest.
Stefan.
Sounds like it is a very Stefan game. Although I also think it's very much a game that maybe you would enjoy, JJ, or
How dare he say that to me?
Yeah. No, I got to play play about an hour's worth of Akimbot, which I think the demo is out on Steam, or part of the demo is out on Steam. This is it's a really cool game. It's definitely yeah, I'm gonna turn off the subtitles on it. But speaking of the developer, this game is definitely an homage to like the 90s platformers and like the early 2000s platformers. You got your Mario in there, you got Ratchet and Clank, you got even some of like the Skylander stuff is in it, just because how friendly the designs are in this. But
oh jeez, this is Ratchet and Clank as fuck.
It totally but
it's like Bionicle Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah. So they told me straight up, they're like, we wear our homages on our sleeves. Like, people will look at this and they'll say, oh yeah, that's from that. Like, they're totally okay letting folks know that and kind of working through it. Like, that's
that's cool.
And there's a lot of this stuff in this game. Like the demo is set on sort of like this island when you first crash. It's like the first section of the game. Crash on the island, you have to get off these groups of islands, and obviously because you're a robot, if you fall in the water, you get injured, you die. But it's platforming, it's shooting, it's using tools. Obviously, you see all these different types of tools and weapons and stuff, and so no, it's great. It's coming out later this summer. Look at that. And I think it's something that is going to appeal to a lot of folks, because it's just playing it felt like it really hit the platforming and that kind of 3D platforming action from the early 2000s, especially, of those types of games. Like, it was really precise. It felt really good. The action felt really good. Never felt like I was being overly challenged. Like, really, the challenge in this is, if I'm in like a monster room or monster closet, like how do I hide around a bunch of crates and get around to the side and try to avoid some of these attacks so I can knock these guys out. But it's really cool. It's really clean, understandable, accessible 3D action platformer, and I freaking enjoyed it. And I think it's gonna be worth people's time. So again, look for my write up, which I'm working on now, about this game.